So I'm here with Anthony McCleary, who's Priscilla's coach, a longtime coach, and I just had a couple questions for Anthony, primarily about the value of coaching, mentoring, and what it takes to strive for excellence. So Anthony, maybe I'll give the mic to you and let you describe your relationship with Priscilla and what it's taken to get to this level as one of the world's best hurdlers.
With Priscilla, it's we have to try and maintain confident. I mean, that's the key throughout the whole thing. Trying to get into the athlete's head, prepare her for certain things. We try and get to the roadblocks before she gets to it. Prepare her going into any championship, every race. It's always a challenge. Just tell her, if it's a bad race, let's move on to the next. If it's a good race, it's done. Let's go on to the next race. She's very focused. She's a hard worker, like never back down, never say no, very determined. It's a great athlete to work with. I've never seen anyone like this before. We'd always put a bet out or a challenge with her, and she would say, I can do that, I don't care. Whatever you can do, I can do it. So most of our club back in the days used to be mostly boys, yes. 3 girls. And whatever the boys would do, she wants to do what the boys are doing. So I think the work ethics, what is it she wants, how to go and get it, and she just always do it.
Describe a little bit about setbacks and hurdles for a hurdler. Pardon the pun.
Oh, the setback. They when they fall, it's just to say, okay, you had a crash. Let's just see what happened and how we can fix that. She knows how to get that one piece of what do you say? What's the proper word? Connection to go on to the next race. Our last World Indoor Championship, she had a crash real hard where she was hurt, badly damaged. Prior to that, 2 years ago, the surgery, cut into an abdomen. But it's try and tell her that everything is okay. Let's move on to the next round. Let's work towards what we're trying to do here. And she would shrug it off and let's go.
Sure. Describe a little bit family, community. I mean, every time I see Priscilla race, I see a massive amount of support, and I think that is the essence of track and any kind of it's the village that obviously makes a person. Describe a bit of that.
The family takes a huge role in an athlete's life. I mean, in the high school, as your kids growing up, you take your kids to practice all the time. You're always there for them. Once it gets to a certain age, the parents step away and says, oh, the kid can do it by themselves. Not a chance. Not a chance. So with Priscilla family, the back end is absolutely amazing. The support, go to all the meets, try to make sure they're there for her, what she needs, her family, my family, everyone, Priscilla's like a second child right now, in my family anyways. But as for her parents, you look at all the athletes at the top, the family is in that picture. And when the family steps away, that athlete can't survive to move on to the next level.
Describe a bit of the value of mentoring. So who are the next Priscillas? And obviously, what does her presence have in the club now?
Everyone looks up to her a lot to see where she's coming from and how she get there. Everyone is trying to see, okay, what is it she did to get to where she's at? Right now, what she's doing, she's stepping into the high school, the public school, and talking to the kids and showing them how to dream. It's always a dream, Mm-hmm. Don't let the dream go. Work hard. Don't let no one tell you that you can't do it. It can be done. What I've done as a coach and her family have done is keep that dream alive for her. When she realized she can do this, we just stayed on the dream with her and follow it right through to the end. This is the dream.
Great. Has it been tough to handle the success? Success always has some challenges.
No. For her, I usually just stay in the background and say, go out, you get in trouble, I'll stay and watch. I'm the good guy. So she's handling it well. She knows what to say. She's an excellent speaker. I could even sit down and watch her speak, and I'm impressed. Back then, I'll be frustrated. Now, it's like, wow, she grew up. So it's nice.
Well, thanks so much.
No problem.